Rebound, Berry. 1 point UCLA lead, under 3 minutes to go in this first half. Arenas rattles in a three. Wow.
Steal from Russell. Arenas with the finish. Down under 10 seconds. Rick Stein urging his team forward. Roberts will walk it up. A freshman from San Diego.
And Olivia Cochran working inside, wanting them to throw her the ball.
Arenas for three, got it! The 6-3 ball of the game for U of L. There's a block from Juffermans, and we're got a track meet here in Louisville to start this fourth quarter. All the way to the 10, it's good. Arenas has 7.
2 nice takes from Arenas. She couldn't get the first one to fall.
I didn't even know where the ball was until it was in the basket.
Now, Painter has done a really nice job of, you know, she made those early threes. With the I gotta go on. Now everybody in the Louisville Cardinals team, correct me if I'm wrong, has scored.
That's correct. At 11 tonight in her first game this season. Marquez for 3.
And look at the hustle.
You could tell Curry was starting to feel it a little bit towards the end of this shift. First game back this season. Nice performance from Jada Curry, as Arenas will go to the line to shoot 2. And somehow we've gone this whole game without me gushing that between Arenas and Randolph, you've got 2 kids of former NBA stars in Gilbert Arenas and Zach Randolph. As Arenas gets the free throws to fall. Well, it's been an entertaining one. And we are now inching ever closer to the Thanksgiving break. A favorite for college kids. Somebody else gets to feed you for free.
Yes.
But a favorite for everyone. Arenas for 3. Good. 16 threes for Louisville tonight. 1 away now from...
Good first quarter for the Buffs. Pass, deflected, another turnover by Louisville. Now the Buffs give it back. Weta tried a little too hard there. Arenas left side. Weta was trying to thread it.
Arenas just kind of in every play.
Shot missed by Naimir Du. 3-point try rattled out. Russell, corner, Arenas. There she is again. Yep, on the 3. Here come the Cardinals. They've tied it at 18.
I'm going to say, and Russell, look at this. Louisville Cardinals getting it done. Starting to fire.
Every year averaging in the 8,000, 9,000 range consistently over the last 14 years. Just a phenomenal program and an embracing of the program by the local media.
CU teammates not helping her out there.
A good hustle by Nyla Harris to close that 3-point shot. It was there for a second on the inbound. Harris worked hard to get there. Arenas.
Zone game. You're going to have those from time to time. You just hope it's not at this level on this stage. Is that
to teach and to continuing to grow each and every day.
There's one of those youngsters trying to develop, and Barry took it coast to coast, almost flipped it in. Does well to keep it alive as Arenas bangs a 3. Second of the quarter. And there's Barry again leading the break. Nice pass ahead to Arenas.
It's funny, we would always get so mad if it was like a 61-point game when we didn't get the green on the 59 points. The worst was when it's 60 points and it's like scored with 2 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. It's a
9 boards, Lydia Freeman. Transfer from Georgia Southern, a graduate student.
Freeman doing a nice job of keeping the ball high and above her head and just getting the easy putback.
Stan Balolu flashes to the high post. And gets rewarded with a pass back, but missed it. Arenas for 3. Got it. Just the 5th in the second quarter, and from that point forward, Louisville has outscored Grambling 64-27. So it has been a complete light switch performance from Louisville at the end of the second quarter and into the second half.
And I do want to say, Arenas for three, bench goes crazy, but I want to say it's not that Louisville bench crowd.
You're committed when you go full Cardinals suit to the KFC Yum Center. Final 2 minutes here of this third quarter. And that's Izela Arenas, the freshman from Porter Ranch.
Louisville is going to want to play in transition. Panthers trying to do what they can to slow them down, but Arenas gets her way there, finishes on the other end. Izela Arenas gets on the score sheet for the first time. To Louisville, one more look at Arenas here.
Yeah, and really that's just a mishandle by Brooklyn Miles. And Arenas finishes.
Hit with the lead. Louisville shooting just 31% from the field. Another missed three, but Arenas scoops it up and gets the putback.
He never feels like he's out of the game. And that's obviously what happened today. I can't wait to watch it as well.
Down 32? You've coached before. What's the conversation? I mean, Tory Birdie is absolutely
the conversation is like one basket at a time, but do the kids really believe that? And you see Gilbert Arenas.
No, just a starter.
Toyell Wilson would throw some zone out there. They played 7 against Miami in the last game, 10 against Duke, and 30 against Notre Dame. So we're not surprised to see, and Jeff Walls' team did prepare for it at shoot-around today.
Trying to shoot over it, and they do successfully. Izela Arenas, the freshman.
That space.
Louisville cranks up the pressure. Right back to Roberts.
When she gets to that left hand, forget about it. So quick and explosive. I think they'll get the best shot.
Barry into the lane, kick to the corner. It's good. Izela Arenas not going away. Big time three. Hall buries it. Louisville answers with a three of their own. Izela Arenas. What a
hit. And a turnover off the inbounds. Arenas over to Curry. Chance to tie or take the lead for Louisville. That is not Cochran's shot. She did think about it. Arenas, freshman, driving off the glass, and we are tied at 16.
So Izela Arenas has been really coming on for Louisville. Does a great job of working to find the ball, getting herself open, and then soft off the glass.
For Corneli makes it a 10-point contest with less than a minute to go in the third. Taj Roberts sending it over to Rudolph. Left all alone is Arenas and hits. Out of the timeout to make it an 8-point game. Curry holds up, circles back, in a bit of trouble, finds Arenas. They got to get it across. She's fouled by Suarez. Makes the second point game.
And as good as Louisville has played defensively, they have had the breakdown in this last.
But again, Arenas makes
tournament looking to defend that title from a year ago as the 2 seed. Louisville's fate yet to be determined based on the outcome of games later today. On the inbound, they get a look and a three.
And the extra pass, it'll swing to that weak side. Just want to rip the nets.
Arenas for three. The freshman buries it. Look at the baby.
Looks familiar. More stop and pop. Got cut right into that empty area right there at the elbow. And found a free and easy deuce.
Largest lead of the game for the Demon Deacons, 7 points. Cochran working hard underneath. Quadruple teamed. Arenas is open, back-to-back threes for the baby. 6 points here through the first 2 quarters. And this is a Wake team, remember, that's coming off of their worst loss of the season. They went on the road, got smacked at UVA. They lost 69-46.
They just didn't defend, obviously, well in that game, but didn't shoot particularly well.
Arenas went right around Turcoff for the easy lane.
Yeah, she's a lefty. That's got to be able to scout, right? You got to take away her left hand, or else she's going to float buckets home just like that one, and got the passing lane and got the other one.
Arenas gets the strip, gets the score. We are tied at 29.
Drives and scores.
Yeah, that's important right now because UVA has got to make a statement, and it's got to start on the defensive end. They've got to get stops. They've not been able to, and they certainly have to stay on the rebounding.
Off the glass for Arenas. They get it inside.
That's the second time that's worked now. They overload that side, so there's no help coming for the post inside, but Louderback has got to finish that one.
She spent 3 years at Kansas State, second year in the Virginia program with Taylor Lauterbach. Defending nicely inside. They have to kick it back out. Arenas on the drive, the dribble, and drive for 2. Arenas.
Ranked opponents. So Charlie Brackets thinks they're maybe a 6 or 7 seed right now. Off the bounce, floated up and in by Izela.
Jada Curry steps up in and out.
And that's another rebound for the Cardinals.
Louisville shooting 38% from the field. This one is good, though. As Izela Arenas knocks that one down.
Opportunity here. Got the rebound, the kick out to Arenas, the freshman, you talked about it. Has not scored much in the last couple games.
Miller had the attempt and had it knocked out of her hands, trying to come down with the rebound. Jada Curry on the Nash tried to find something in the paint as Arenas again knocks it down. Hasn't scored in the last 2 games, but it's been a huge piece for them as far as offense, and she really gets going. Final minute of play here in the first half. Arenas with the spin. Wait a minute! Cone, 3 off. And Isla with the rebound. Arenas might have taken a hit to the face.
Out there on the floor.
Final minute of play. You're seeing the youth on full display for the Cards as a foul is called on the floor. Well, Louisville, think about this win and move on to the number 3 team in the nation for Notre Dame on Sunday. I do believe College Game Day will be there as well. So it's exciting to think about everything surrounding the ACC, all the eyes that are on these conferences, the talent. It's just a nice little preview for what we're going to see in the NCAA tournament.
Absolutely, not just the NCAA tournament. You talked about it. We got to feel good if you're Clemson. Loyal McQueen not on the floor, and Clemson able to close the gap.
And now Loyal is back in after getting shaken up on a foul. Harris gets it over to Arenas, who's getting some action here. Izela Arenas with her first bucket. A freshman Louisville outscored Clemson from the bench, 31-8. Clemson's bench has been the one that's allowed this lead to happen, right? They've come in between Thompson and Cone and Miller and given this team a lift. Certainly. In the first quarter, the bench had 10 points. The starters only 3.
Izela Arenas.
By Cochran. Cone. Arenas. up and in. Izzy Arenas, who last week had a career-high 14 against Clemson, get it into Miller.
Well, she's doing a really good job, and Sean Poppy of orchestrating it. You know, it's the first screen that contained her in the first half. Now they're getting to the second screen, and Cochran's playing in no man's land, and so she's not helping, and she's not getting back. Arenas had a good look at it, and that's the first three that Louisville has hit tonight.